massive explosion lit up the distant sky. Smoke billowed high. No warning sounds, no defense systems responded in time. Just one bomb, dropped quietly, without much fanfare. But the result, an entire military complex was reduced to rubble. What exactly was dropped? How could a conventional bomb cause such a level of destruction, especially in an era dominated by precision missiles and maneuverable drones? And why did Russia choose to use an old-fashioned 3-ton gravity bomb when most countries have switched to precision-guided weapons? The conflict in Ukraine has escalated sharply, reaching a level of intensity not seen for months. What started as localized skirmishes has now morphed into widespread, relentless strikes targeting critical infrastructure across the country. Ukraine's so-called spiderweb operations, a complex, multi-layered campaign involving kamikaze drones, long-range Storm Shadow missiles, HIMARS rocket systems, and covert special forces insertions behind Russian lines, have severely disrupted Russian supply chains and communications. In retaliation, Russia has ramped up its military response dramatically. Strategic bombers, like the Tu-95MS, have been deployed extensively, launching volleys of Kh-101 cruise missiles from safe distances deep within Russian airspace. These missiles fly low and stealthily, bypassing most Ukrainian radar systems to strike with devastating accuracy. Over the past weeks, these missile strikes and aerial bombardments have targeted power plants, drone manufacturing facilities, ammunition depots, and key command centers, all day and night, with no signs of slowing. The consequences for Ukraine have been severe. Repeated attacks have caused widespread power outages, crippling civilian infrastructure and military coordination alike. Several drone production sites, critical for Ukraine's reconnaissance and strike capabilities, have been reduced to rubble. Ammunition and fuel shortages are worsening as key depots burn or explode in the attacks. This barrage of strikes has forced Ukrainian forces to adapt rapidly, relocating supply hubs and altering operational plans under constant threat from above. The economic toll is mounting as well, with repair costs soaring and industrial output slowing at a critical time for Ukraine's defense. Most importantly, this escalation signals a shift in Russia's strategic approach, from battlefield attrition to a campaign aimed at systematically dismantling Ukraine's military infrastructure and war-sustaining capabilities. And it is within this context that Russia's use of the FAB-3000 gravity bomb gains significance, not just as a weapon of destruction, but as a symbol of Russia's determination to overwhelm and break Ukrainian resistance by any means necessary. The FAB-3000 strike came suddenly. Videos circulating online show a massive blast hitting what's believed to be a Ukrainian military logistics center. Flames surged immediately, with thick black smoke rising into the sky. Seconds later, secondary explosions rocked the area, likely from stored ammunition and explosives. Russia claims they destroyed a warehouse filled with combat drones, medium-range missiles, and NATO communication systems. A key logistics command post, wiped out in a single strike. Ukraine has yet to officially confirm the location. But satellite imagery and field reports show extensive damage in areas previously known as strategic storage zones. If the destroyed facility was indeed a logistics and drone warehouse, the impact on Ukraine could be severe. Critical supplies prepared for Ukraine's summer counteroffensive vanished overnight. Ukraine now faces the daunting task of rebuilding supply lines, finding new delivery routes, and securing remaining ammo stocks. This is more than material loss. It's a direct hit on Ukraine's battlefield responsiveness, and it sends a message to Western allies. Your aid can be destroyed in a single night. The use of the 295 MS, Koch 101 missiles, and now the FAB-3000 reveals a combined strategy, mixing old-school brute force with modern precision. Precision missiles hit hidden targets, strategic bombers apply psychological pressure, and heavy gravity bombs deliver brutal, total destruction. This is warfare that relies not just on advanced tech, but raw power. For military observers, it shows Russia adapting its doctrine, blending Soviet-era tactics with today's technology. At the same time, it warns that the conflict is far from over. The return of heavy weapons like the FAB-3000 and KH-101 missiles signals a widening conflict. Is this just a response to Ukraine's aggression? Or is it preparation for a bigger, broader war? One that may involve more global players. One thing is clear. Every explosion we see today is not just a tactical event. It's a piece of a much larger picture, one where this war is entering a darker, more intense phase. What's your take? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll keep bringing you sharp analysis on the latest military developments worldwide. This content is created solely for educational and informational purposes. It is intended to provide insights based on verified data, credible sources, and careful analysis. Our goal is to foster a deeper understanding of modern military technology and current events, not to promote or endorse any form of conflict, propaganda, or political agenda. We strictly oppose the spread of misinformation and hoaxes. Every piece of information presented has been carefully sourced from reliable, publicly available references. We encourage viewers to approach the topic with critical thinking and respect for all sides involved, maintaining a focus on knowledge sharing and open discussion.